It was once an unshakable bond, but recent events have put a strain on U.S. Saudi relations. Hello, I'm Nathan King, sitting in for Anna Naidu, and this is The Heat. It was more than 70 years ago when U.S. President Franklin Roosevelt and Saudi King Abdul Aziz met near Cairo. What followed was a close relationship between the two countries, with oil, military and intelligence cooperation at its core. But a number of issues, including the attacks of September 11, 2001 and diverging interests in the Middle East, have conspired to strain those ties. And with a new leader in the White House, the question is, where do relations go from here? We'll ask our panel soon, but first, for more background, we turn to CGTN's Jim Spellman in our newsroom. Hi, Jim. How did we get here with U.S.-Saudi relations, and where do they stand today?
Well, Nathan, as you mentioned, Saudi Arabia has traditionally been a strong U.S. ally in the Middle East, but the relationship became somewhat strained in the latter parts of the Obama administration. Tensions over Syria rose as the U.S. focused more on defeating ISIL, while Saudi Arabia wanted the U.S. to push harder to remove Bashar al-Assad from office. Under President Obama, the U.S. blocked the sale of some arms to the kingdom over human rights concerns in Yemen. The Iran nuclear deal created tensions with Saudi Arabia, who viewed it as the U.S. weakening its stance towards the kingdom's main rival in the region, Iran. The Saudis were angered by a law passed by the United States Congress that allows lawsuits against foreign sponsors of terrorism. The law was pushed by families of people killed in those terrorist attacks of September 11, 2001, who hoped to sue Saudi Arabia. Most of the terrorists behind that attack were Saudi. And in recent years, the U.S. has become less dependent on Saudi oil as fracking has opened up new U.S. production. Oil is trading at about $50 a barrel now, less than half what it was 5 years ago. That's changed much of the dynamic in this relationship, but the relationship could be changing. Late last month, President Trump spoke with King Salman for more than an hour. Both sides said it was a constructive call. Nathan?
Yeah, Jim, what can we expect from the Trump administration? Much closer, it seems, to Saudi Arabia than the Obama administration.
Already, only a month into the Trump administration, that is the case. Both sides would like to see new cooperation on counterterrorism efforts and military issues. The Wall Street Journal reports the Trump administration is in talks with Saudi Arabia and other Arab allies to form a military alliance that would share intelligence with Israel. That's aimed at countering Iran's influence in the region. On the sidelines of G20 meetings last week, the U.S. Secretary of Defense met with the Saudi Foreign Minister Adel al-Jubeir, a seasoned diplomat who spent many years here in Washington.
We look forward to working with the Trump administration on all issues in the region. We are very, very optimistic about our ability to overcome the many challenges we face in the region.
There's a reason to believe that there is more behind the foreign minister's words than just diplomatic niceties. Trump's vow to take a hard line on Iran would put the U.S. in line with Saudi Arabia. This travel ban that the Trump administration tried to put in place targeted 7 majority Muslim countries, but Saudi Arabia was not on that list. Trump has vowed to broker a peace deal between Israel and the Palestinians. The administration may look to Saudi Arabia and other Arab countries to help with that process as well, Nathan.
Thanks so much. That's Jim Spellman, CGTN's Jim Spellman reporting from our newsroom. Thanks a lot, Jim.